Hi, and welcome to 2-Minute Topics. Today's topic is the second episode of our 6-part series on manufacturing processes. Now, we've talked manufacturing strategies, but it's time to take a step into the details and talk about the different types of manufacturing processes. But 2 minutes just isn't enough to effectively cover those in one episode, so we're going to break it into 2. So let me Casey explain it to you with your 2 minutes starting now. Manufacturing can be seen as a transformation process where value is added. Now, as most of us know, transformation can come in a variety of ways depending on the product or the industry. Within the transformation process, value is able to be added via alteration, transport, store, or inspect. While the other ways of value add may contribute to manufacturing, we're going to focus on alteration. Alteration is the process of changing something physically or altering it from its original state. This serves as the basis to the different core manufacturing or transformation systems. In other words, the type of manufacturing process is how a company alters components to produce a product. There are 5 types of transformation or manufacturing processes, each with their own distinct layouts and purposes that factor in the major components of efficiency, volume, capacity, flexibility, and lead time. We're going to cover the first 2 types today, looking at the continuous transformation process and the flow shop process. So, number 1, continuous process. The continuous transformation process is most commonly used for production of highly standardized outputs in extremely high volumes. These outputs tend to be regulated where there's no difference between firms, which is why it's commonly used on commodities like electricity, gases, ores, milk, petroleum, and chemicals. The term continuous comes into play in that these types of operations typically run 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Number 2, flow shop. The flow shop is similar to the continuous process in that there's a relatively continuous flow of work. The difference lies in that a flow shop produces a discrete product or service. This type of process is beneficial for organizations seeking to produce high volumes of small variety outputs. Flow shops are essentially production lines where one operation moves to the next. Keep in mind that while discussed individually, these manufacturing processes can actually act in a solitary state in tandem with or merged with other transformation systems to derive the most optimal setup depending on the strategy. So are you noticing a trend here? There's a lot of similarities and interconnectivity between manufacturing types and a supply chain as a whole. Not only in that manufacturing plays into the umbrella concept of supply chain, but also that manufacturing can be seen as a mini supply chain in itself.